I met Deepak last evening, and we immediately started, we started connecting to each other. We had a lot of things in common, and in the first 10 minutes, I think we were talking as if we are friends for almost 25 years.
That was amazing.
The reason why I'm telling you this is that, I found him to be a very down-to-earth person. He's not going to tell us anything from the management books, but he's going to talk to us about his experiences. He's been with Berger Pens, he's been with Pfizer, he's been with Anand Bazar Patrika. So he's had a varied experience. He's led a team. His team in Anand Bazar Patrika was almost 180 people. So he has a good experience of leading big teams. So he's going to share with us a lot of his experience and his knowledge that he has gained over the last 25 years. And I would request all of you to take as much as you can out of this person. He's going to dedicate the next 3 days here to us. So let's make the best of it. And I would then leave this program to Deepak. How do you want to start? You want to have
I'll take it from there.
Okay. So over to Deepak.
All right. First of all, good morning. And thank you to all of you, Satej, Mr. Shukla, Mr. Kothari, and everybody else who sort of helped me in terms of preparing myself for this program for these 3 days. And thank you for all of you for being here on time and smiling. I think that's an important point. My entire philosophy, our entire philosophy of these type of programs is that for these 2-3 days, let's forget the normal routine office life. Because that will come back to you on day 4. Right? So 3 days, let's forget mobiles, let's forget customers, let us forget problems. There are a lot of problems in life. There cannot be life without problems. Problems are at home, problems are at work, problems are with colleagues, problems are with friends, everybody. The entire idea of these 3 days is, as Satej was mentioning and as I was talking to some of you over a cup of tea, is I don't know anything about your business, honestly. I will learn from you about your business. However, what I will bring to you is the experience of our association with different industries, and as you go along over these 3 days, you will see that I will pick up a lot of examples from different types of industries, a lot of different types of industries, a lot of different types of movies. You will see I will be talking a lot about cricket. I will be talking few things about maybe science. The idea is that these type of programs should help us achieve 3 things. First, it should help us get more out of life. And we are not talking just business. It's more out of life. Life is much more than work. That's point number 1. And that can only happen if you start enjoying work more. Because if you see, out of 24 hours, we sleep 6 to 8 hours. And out of the balance 16 or 18 hours, 60 to 70% we spend at work. And out of the 30%, 15% commuting, depending on where you are staying, Bombay, Delhi, near, close, maybe 15 to 20% is what you get with family, with friends, etc., etc. So the bulk of our time is spent on working. So if you can enjoy work more, we can get more out of life. Do you agree with me? And finally, the company is investing money in terms of your travel, my cost, most importantly, the time cost of all of you. That's the largest element of cost over these 3 days. And this program or any such program should finally impact business results positively. And when I talk of business results, it is not only about top line revenues. Yes, top line revenues could be one of the ways of looking at business results. Second could be profits. Third could be customer satisfaction. Fourth could be customer engagement. Fifth could be the overall employee productivity. So business results has various parameters on which you have to measure it. Today's world has made it so complex that it can't be unidimensional. We just can't say top line, or we just can't say bottom line. We can't say just contribution. Depending on the situation, it's something or the other. It could be costs for all things I can matter. It could be that we are optimizing costs through some process changes or certain innovations that we bring at our work. So any of these or a combination of those is business success. Okay? So these are the three things that we would like to achieve by the end of this program, or rather influence through this program. Okay? Are we okay with this? Chalega? Yes. Have I been able to make myself understood? Any difficulty in the way I am speaking?
No.
Anybody is finding it difficult to follow?
No.
Can you hear me properly?
Yes.
Is the language okay for you?
Yes.
Alright. Satyaj and I met yesterday, and believe me, and we are not exaggerating, it was like do bichde hue dost mil gaye achanak. There are so many things in common, and let me tell you the first one, and that will make me put myself in perspective.
No secrets.
No secrets. Both of us are of the same age. Alright? But he looks 10 years younger than the actual age, and I look 10 years older. So let me first myself bring equal to Satyaj in terms of age. What is the age? Let that be a mystery. But I am of the same age as Satyaj. He is also an engineer. I have also done some amount of engineering, and we work in different places. And a lot of things that we look at life are quite similar. He has given some introduction about me. I have worked in 2 or 3 organizations. Currently, you see that small logo and the name there. We pronounce our company Ideas. If you we spell it differently, A-I-D-I-A-S. Phonetically, it's Ideas, it's correct. There is a history behind Ideas, and we'll discuss that tomorrow. What is Ideas and how we apply this in business. We are a group of 4 friends. I started this company in the year 2004, 1st of January. And 3 of my classmates from my management school, they joined me in November 2011. So 4 of us, and there are some more people. We work primarily in 3 areas, which is research, everything to do with market research, strategy on various fronts, IT, business, HR, and training. And our basic promise that we make to our customers is something which we have trademarked. We call it affiliating with businesses to help them grow. So our motto is, how can we work with companies and help them grow their business profitably? And there we bring in these 3 interventions, research, strategy, and training, or a combination of those to do that. Our headquarters is in Kolkata, but we have people in Bombay, Pune, and some representation in Delhi, Bangalore, and in London. So that's how we are working now. And let's see, someday hopefully we'll be a little bigger than what we are today.